Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Jen Horangeff, founder and CEO of Savvy Cooperative, and we are here at Dreamforce, Salesforce's conference, and I am super excited to be joined by Kevin Riley, who is their Chief Customer Officer. And one of the things that I've been learning during our time here at Dreamforce is that Salesforce covers so many different types of customers.
Yes.
So help us understand, who actually does Salesforce serve in your role as a Chief Customer Officer?
You got it. So I work for the Healthcare and Life Sciences team. And if you were here at Dreamforce, you would actually look around and see that we've got financial services and telecommunications and energy and media. This is Healthcare and Life Sciences, so that's really all I care about. And so we serve in the Healthcare and Life Sciences group payers, health insurance companies, providers, health systems, retail healthcare companies, right? That's every retail company is now a healthcare company.
It's true.
Public sector healthcare entities, organizations, and then on the life sciences side, medical device, medical technology, and pharmaceutical companies. So it's a broad array, but they all have common needs and common patterns that they're trying to solve for, and Salesforce is a great partner for them in that regard.
So this is really interesting for me because coming at it from a patient perspective, all of these different types of companies are serving patients in different ways. And then you have a tech company like Salesforce that's trying to maybe be a layer to help, I hope, help improve the patient experience.
It is, and we just had a great piece in Modern Healthcare about this exact thing. Is Salesforce, the company with the funny name, the next thing to save patient experience? And we think it is. And it's funny that we even use the word customer. I like it, I'm quite comfortable in it. I've been into healthcare for 27 years. But sometimes you hear certain of our customers bristle at the concept of the word customer because they always think in terms of patient.
Yeah.
But if you're a public sector healthcare entity, it's a citizen. If you're a health insurance plan, it's a member.
Right.
As soon as you take that health insurance card and go to the doctor's office, you're a patient. So I like the concept of customer because what it does is it allows us to think in terms of customer centricity, customer-focused design, and make everything around the design and experience of that individual. Healthcare is important, it's life-saving, but it's not really experientially great. So we think that healthcare needs a great dose of that customer centricity. So we proudly say we serve customers, but we do imply that could be your healthcare provider, could be your broker, could be your third-party administrator, could be your citizen, could be your patient, could be your member. But it's that person at the center and all those things that you're trying to do around them to make their job of better outcomes in healthcare easier.
Yeah, lots of different stakeholders that can be customers.
Absolutely.
And what I find interesting is in technology, as so many more tech companies, like you say, are getting into healthcare, everyone's in the game.
It's 20% of our gross domestic product in the US now. That's the size of it. So yes, it attracts a lot of would-be technicians.
And we have a lot of room for growth. So that's
Absolutely.
what we need to keep focusing on. But one of the things that, as a patient myself, I'm really excited about is people who are coming from tech who has been more focused on, user-centered design. As we bring that into healthcare, hopefully we can start to improve the experience for patients. So I want to ask you a little bit more about tech. So now we're getting into a world where we've got all sorts of artificial intelligence or AI, and thinking about how might Salesforce use, some advances in technology to improve the patient experience.
This is a very important concept for us right now, and sort of the funny acronym that we say is we want to be full of air.
Okay, what does that stand for?
Yes. Automated, intelligent, and real-time.
Got it.
Now, there are lots of different technology vendors that provide core technology in a stack that can support an organization, be they payer, provider, medtech, or pharma. The area that we're really focused on with that automated, intelligent, real-time is how can we take data from any source? Salesforce won't always be the system of record. We're not a claims engine, right? We're not an ERP. We're not even an EHR. But that information is vital to the experience of the customer, of the member, of the patient. And so the magic behind Genie that you've heard a lot about this week if you were here at Salesforce, and that magic behind Air, is that we want to take information from all sources and make them automated into all of the workflows and processes that happen within this transactional CRM, make them intelligent because they're stacking information from multiple sources and using our Einstein intelligence to make next best recommendations. And then of course it's real time. And that's the part that's most important. Health is every moment of your life. I'm not getting any younger. As of today, I'm not getting any younger. So every moment my health is actually in flux and changing, and information derived 6 months ago for my profile isn't satisfactory. It needs to be real time. So this is where we're concentrating. There is room for all, and we're concentrating in this area.
Well, this is great because, again, patients are looking for a seamless experience and having their data be aggregated in a place that's useful for them and going to make them be able to, like you say, take care of themselves today and not have to be on the struggle bus trying to get
yes,
so many different people together. You know, maybe a little personal experience is showing here.
Right.
So I want you to think about what sort of barriers might there be to this sort of implementation? And are we talking about this happening today, or is this a 1, a 5, a 10-year plan? What does this look like?
No, I think it's immediate, and I will express something from our point of view, lessons that we've learned here at Salesforce. When you're building healthcare technology, it is essential that you build with equality in mind. Now, this is a lesson that we've learned. I think that we're a pretty pragmatic and a pretty humble company. For all of this amazing wow that's going on here, there is truth to the humility that we have. COVID exposed the inequalities in healthcare. And the healthcare system was designed for those who are not in need, but for those who have means. And I would say the biggest, most important thing that we can do is ensure that we're using cognitive awareness to not bias the technology, the experiences, for those who have means. We have to open it for those who have need, and this is something that we're really passionate about. We're in a learning cycle right now. LaShonda, my boss, who's an amazing lady, spoke about this yesterday at our keynote. Equality is something that is near and dear to our hearts. It's one of our 5 core values, and we even teach courses and offer free training on making sure any technology designer is aware of cognitive bias and is using that awareness to design better technology, because there is room for all of us here, and all of these experiences have to be open to everybody.
Oh, I'm so glad that you said that. That can be a concern when we think about AI and how are we learning? We have all this data, but who's in that data set?
And it's biased. Right now it's biased, and it's skewed one way, and we have to open it up and make it viable for everybody.
Absolutely.
If we're not serving all of us, we're not serving any of us.
Yes. Oh, well, I love this sort of the passion that's coming through from you. And so as we, kind of close out here, I'm going to throw a question at you.
Hit me.
We're at Dreamforce.
Yes.
So if we're dreaming, what is the dream here? If we are thinking out into the future, even outside of where maybe Salesforce is going, but for you, what is the dream of where technology can go to better serve the customers that you're working with?
We have this. There is a future of healthcare and a future of life sciences that is frictionless. The way we serve the industry today, all of us, we make better software to help a payer with their members, or a provider with their patients, or a medtech or a life sciences customer with their healthcare providers or their patients. The future is the combination of all of these things together. It is deconstructing and reconstructing a glide path or a frictionless environment where a single patient knows their benefits, is able to actually potentially enter into a clinical trial at a pharma company, have access to information they need. It's not making a system better for each and every entity within, it's making a frictionless center where it actually makes a glide path for everybody. That is our dream.
Frictionless. You gave me goosebumps. You can't see them here, but it's exciting to think about. If we all put our heads together and work together, we can actually accelerate bringing these more patient-centered solutions to market.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, you heard it here. We are at Dreamforce. Thank you to Kevin Riley.
Thank you.
Their Chief Customer Officer. It's really exciting to be here with you, and I'm going to be following along to see what you all get up to next.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Make sure that when you are making your innovations that you're thinking about the patient experience. And a little pro tip, make sure you ask patients when you do so. Thanks again.